What's going on, everyone? So, yesterday was a very solid win by the Los Angeles Lakers against the Houston Rockets. This was the third time we played Houston in the last, less than a month. And we were 1-1 up to that point. Got smacked the first game. That was the game in which Anthony Davis didn't play. And it was just basically a layup line for the Houston Rockets. Then the previous game that we played was in LA, where we got that 1 point squeak out win where it was just like, uh-oh, here we go. But luckily we were able to be saved and we were able to get that W. And then this game, this is pretty much how you want to see the Lakers win, right? Start to finish, just pretty much domination. First quarter was, a little back and forth, kind of like getting up, but the energy was there. The team as a whole was just better. They seem like a team that knows that they got everybody back and looked a little happy, right? So they stepped up, they played well, and then they just completely just ran away with it in the second quarter, outscoring them by 21 points in the second. And at that point, it was just maintaining, right? At that point, it's just weather the storm, get through this game, and, don't do anything to where you're going to have to force any of the big guys to play any more than they already did. I mean, Anthony Davis and LeBron James already played heavy minutes that game. They were all Anthony Davis at 37 minutes, LeBron was at 35 minutes. But outside of that, you had Christie and Prince who were 29 minutes. Everyone else was around 24 to 22. We only ran 8 guys total, significant minutes. We did have Wood and Hayes, but they were around 10 minutes each. Vanderbilt was 14, so I guess 7 guys significant minutes. You had Austin Reeves, Max Christie, both played 20 plus minutes. Then you had Reddish, D'Lo, Prince, LeBron, and Davis. So 7 guys, I guess, playing significant minutes. Vando playing 14 minutes, coming in first game back from injury, obviously coming off the bench, keeping his minutes low. That's something that I've talked about. I really don't think that they were going to play him anything significant. Got to kind of let him ease into it. That's why I kind of wanted him back for a couple games before we got the Phoenix Suns game, because now we got Phoenix, right? On the 5th, we got a couple days rest, which is good, right? And that's why I'm glad that we were able to pull out this win, because it was like, all right, let's go. We got a good win. Guys get to rest. We're riding a little bit of a momentum. Everyone gets to come back. You get another couple days of Rui and Vando and guys like that to get rested, to get ready for a bigger role on against the Phoenix Suns, right? I mean, Rui Hachimura didn't even play this game, so it was like, hey, let's just take care of business and focus on the Suns game. Right, obviously the Lakers have that circled. They are undefeated so far in the in-season tournament. They have home court in the knockout round, so they don't have to travel anywhere right now. And then even if they do beat the Phoenix Suns and you end up going to the Vegas stage, you might as well have home court all the way through, right? Because, I mean, Vegas is, you could throw a rock and hit Vegas from LA, right? So you're right next door. You have basically home court throughout. Most of the fans that are going to be in the Vegas watching the in-season tournament are all going to be Laker fans. So, I mean, it's a perfect position if you're the Lakers to advance and take care of business and get this done. But Phoenix is going to be tough, right? Phoenix has been much better since the last time we played them. Phoenix also wants to win this. And we've beaten Phoenix twice already this year. And it is very, very difficult to beat any team. Even a bad team. It's difficult to beat them 3 straight times. Especially in, just like Houston, under a month. Right? To beat a team like Houston 2 out of 3 times was great. But now the Suns, they're looking at it as like, dude, we've gotten embarrassed twice. We had double-digit, 18 to 20-point leads in both of those games, and we allowed the Lakers to get back into it, allowed the Lakers to pull it out and come back in the 4th, and now look. Now we lost those 2 games. you got to imagine Phoenix is going to be locked in and focused and really trying to go get this W. But the Lakers need to be the same. And I just think what we saw in this Houston game is how we need the Lakers to play. Getting after it on both sides of the basketball. Getting after it on the defensive end, getting after it on the offensive end, working hard, not relenting. Keep your foot on the gas. Every time Houston try to go on a little run or try to do something, right? The Lakers just kind of squashed it and said, nope. Hit timely shots, made timely plays, got timely turnovers, rebounding the basketball, doing the things that are necessary. It's that simple. It's an easy concept. We still got to make free throws, though. I mean, we missed 8 free throws. We give up so many free points. Right? Like every game, we're missing like 8 to 10 free throws. And it's like, dude, you're giving up just so many points. Got to do a better job hitting free throws. But outside of that, moving the basketball, taking care of the basketball, we need to rebound a little better. Again, it wasn't terrible, but we got out rebound. We even got out offensive rebound. This should have been a much bigger game. But I love something that we did was take care of the basketball. We only had 9 turnovers to their 16. I have talked repeatedly about just taking care of the basketball and keeping the turnovers under double digits. 9 turnovers is a lot, but any time that you can keep it under 9 or keep it under 10 or around 10, you're going to be in good shape because that means you're taking care of the basketball. Turnovers happen even just by accident, even just by nature, right? You're going to have a turnover. I'm not worried about turnovers, just the amount of turnovers, right? When the Lakers get 18 to 20 turnovers, it's dude, it's really hard to come back from that. You're just giving up so many other opportunities. And then you're missing free throws, and then you're not rebounding, and you're giving up off 11 offensive rebounds, and it's you can't fall behind in all of those categories, right? It's you gotta do right in one of them. Shooting the basketball better, they're 8-27, which is only 30%, but it's better than how atrocious they have been. Like I said, if we could be around 34 to 36%, I think we're gonna win a lot more games than otherwise. But I don't know. I thought the Lakers did a good job of coming out, kind of maintaining, having that big push early on. I'm not expecting them to outscore every team by 21 points, but just make that nice little push. After you get that push, then just weather and maintain the storm the rest of the way, and that's what the Lakers did, right? You maintained in the first. You made the big push in the second. You just maintained in the third. This time you're ahead, so the maintaining is, just maintaining the lead. And then in the fourth quarter, game was pretty much over. You took everybody out at the 3.5 minute mark. And even though our G League team tried to sell fast, man. We went from up 18 to up 11 or 12 or something like that with in literally seconds. And then they got it to 10, and it was but luckily they were able to pull it out and get the win and end it. And then they secured that rebound and ended up getting fouled. And then that kind of just was the difference maker. But man, there was that moment where it's oh man, no way. Darvin Ham took those guys out, which he should have. I don't blame him for doing that. Right? Get him out the game. You're up 18 with 3 minutes left. Get him out of there. Put the G League team in, you're fine. But I was oh man, come on. You're telling me Darvin Ham just took everybody out, and now all of a sudden you're going to have to put everyone back in because our G League guys can't just maintain an 18-point lead? You don't have to do anything. Just don't blow it. And what were they doing? They were just blowing it. Especially Jalen Hood-Schifino was just dude, slow it down, man. He's full-fledged, head of steam, just running out there, just trying to the Lakers are losing. He's out there playing like the Lakers are down 10 and they're trying to make a quick comeback. It's like, dude, slow it down, right? Let it unwind. Like, you could see Darvin Ham on the sidelines, like, just telling Shavino, like, dude, take your time. And then even then, he still, like, goes and chucks up something. It's like, dude, get a good shot. Get a good, like, actually, earn your minutes out there, right? You're not just out there just to be out there, right? Like, we need you to at least close. But it was just sitting there watching that. I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, the final score, we won by 10, but reality, we blew them out. Like, that was a much more convincing game. If we would have played the start to finish, the Lakers probably win that game by 20 plus. But it's just having to worry about your G League guys. It's just like, dude, like, man. But I'm glad we got the W. I thought we had an excellent defensive display. Guys were really getting after it defensively. Anthony Davis with 5 blocks was ridiculous. D'Lo was getting at it. He had 5 steals and was just hounding guys. Reeves even had 3. I mean, just between D'Lo and Reeves, we had 8 steals. And then Prince had another 2. LeBron had 1. But that's not counting like Cam Reddish and his deflections and just the pressure that he hounded that created turnovers, and Vando had a couple sequences. Like, it's just, it is. I'm just so pumped. I'm excited to see it and see how this all plays out. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What did you think? How'd you feel about yesterday's game? Are you excited that everyone's starting to get back healthy, starting to look good? Again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below.